I haven't really thought about why I'm making these. I just decided that it would be a good idea. I'm trying to follow that whole idea of create more than you consume. And my whole life, I feel like I've been primed and expected to, not expected, but set up for sure. I was set up to consume. And whenever I would try to produce, it wasn't perfect, so I was encouraged to stop. And now it just kind of left me, I don't know, not practiced, very green, very confused. So I'm trying to just make more stuff. And I'm hoping that by making these, and if for some reason you actually kept up with all of them, which would be a shock to me, they're all about 10 minutes since I started posting consistently, and that's on purpose. My challenge to myself is to just talk for 10 minutes straight about whatever comes to mind and try my best to sound coherent, try not to use filler words, I would like to speak in an even voice, but I definitely go up and down with my tone. I think I have like mild vocal fry. I don't know if I upspeak or downspeak, but I do one of them. And there's this thing that I hear in my voice. I don't have the words to describe it, but whatever it is, I do not like it. Some people have such beautiful voices, and I think in moments I will like my voice, and then I do that thing that I don't have words for, and I do not at all like my voice. It just sounds grating to me. But then you also are your own harshest critic, so God really knows what my voice sounds like to someone who's not biased. But in that whole create versus consume talk, one of my goals for Q1, I make like a bingo card, was to make Valentine's. And yes, it's past Valentine's Day, but I figured, to make them and give them out, send them out, is better than nothing. And as long as I get it done in Q1, I really don't care. And so I just haven't been able to get this task done for ages. I've wanted to, I've desired to, I've tried to, but I never actually did it. And I actually was able to get through it tonight, but now it's 3 a.m. So I have like a full day of work tomorrow, so I'm gonna suffer, which is unfortunate. And it's like a luteal phase, so I'm like extra tired, which is also very frustrating. But I don't really know. Oh yeah, like the idea to make Valentine's was to create. It was to, I don't know, have something, it's just something frivolous be made by me that's actually like cool. I saved a bunch of styles of like cards that I liked on Pinterest for inspiration, and I ended up creating these like heart-shaped cards with like ribbon and lace, and they have dinosaur related Valentine's Day messages on them because I just happened to have a bunch of dinosaur stickers that I didn't know what to do with. At my old job, I did payroll, and this was a cash company, so I would do payroll and put stickers in people's envelopes, and it was super fun. But now I have this like abundance of stickers, so I don't have that job anymore. And I had the idea to use them on my card, and it's so funny because usually you look young, but you're actually like older. I feel like in my case, I was just thinking about something totally different, and I was answering the thought that I was having in my head. I was thinking of this guy who's like a host. It's like an anime dude, and he just comes across as an old man, but he's actually young. And for some reason, I was thinking about him as I was talking about whatever I was talking about, and I stopped making sense. So that's weird. Anyways, or what was the topic before that? I have legitimately no idea. But anyways, I think that getting out of the room is a good idea, because then you're automatically not consumed by things you can't control, like the time passing. That's just like a fact of life. Tomorrow I'm supposed to clean a house and teach 2 classes. Sounds like it's going to be very tiring. That's annoying. I'm like annoyed just thinking about it. Does not help that I'm going to bed so late. But it is what it is. I was like falling asleep for a second there. I just don't have as much to say today for some reason. Valentine's, these ones, they're fun, they're cute. And I think in general I need to try doing more, like stuff without a distinct purpose. The reason I keep using the same profile picture is because I'm trying to make this as easy of an edit as I possibly can. And having certain things set up, like what is the baby squirrel doing, or using the same profile or thumbnail, it makes it so I don't have to think about another thing, and I can just like act on the idea that I had. Also, like, I just like oscillate between being super fucking cold in this apartment and super freaking hot. I cannot find a middle ground, which is also uncomfortable. I would like to feel warm coming out of the shower. I just like a late rise if I'm with other people. And yes,